Hi. So what would happen if you put together HP5 and FP4, crazy exposure latitude with super fine grain? Let's find out with Ilford's new film, HP4. What? It's 40 years old? More than 40 years old. So it's not Ilford's new film. Fuck. Hi. So today we're going to be shooting some 40-year expired black and white film. Right, so I got this film from my uncle last Christmas. We started talking about film and digital. He's completely switched to digital. I clearly love film. Not that I have anything against shooting digital, but just if digital sensors expired and had crazy colors like film does, then maybe I'd be more keen for it. Anyway, the film had been sitting in his drawer for a very long time. It expired in 1980. So he was kind enough to give me the 2 boxes, and as soon as I saw them, I thought I definitely need to try this, and I definitely need to make a video on it. So this is that video. But there are 2 things I do need to consider. What I'm going to rate the film, and how long I'm going to develop the film. Now I could do some research, or I could guess and make it a lot more fun for both of us. Now if I follow the color negative rule, which this isn't, but I'm going to do it anyway, it's 1 stop of overexposure for every 10 years that the film has expired. So in this case, it would be 400, 200, 100, 50. So I decided I would try and shoot this film at 50. And in terms of developing, I'm just going to develop it like HP5, and hopefully it goes well. And now, time to shoot. So it's been very hot all week, way too hot to be out shooting photos. So instead, me and Tom waited until it was nighttime when it wasn't as hot, and we went out and shot some night photos. And also figure it's 50 ISO film, so it makes sense to be shooting at nighttime. Okay, ready? Yep. 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, maybe I should put it down.
Alright,
maybe. Put it down?
Yeah, go for it. Alright.
There you go.
Okay, 1 sec.
I don't know.
No?
Got this. Must be fucking way. Come over. Alright. I'm gonna be a bit heavy.
Yep, that's cool.
Okay. Ah, okay. That works. Sick. So how am I sitting? Oh, that is sketchy. Alright. Like this, close your eyes.
Alright, so if I'm kind of putting off that, is that too bright?
Bit. It's okay. Try again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Is it okay? My legs move.
Yeah, why not?
Stay. I don't know, do you have any other idea of comfortable with? The only thing I wanted to do that I'm scared to fucking try, just for a dumb photo on my phone, is planking on it. So I can post it on my story and say, bring back planking.
Yeah, I'm happy to take that photo. I can take it on my phone.
Yeah. Alright, my dick.
Yeah.
Mine is
Wait. It's a bit blurry, but I think it's good enough.
How close to the flash? Nah, it's not getting up there again.
Nope.
How hard to do?
Hey, so I took those photos last night, and I'm just getting really anxious about if the exposure will actually come out or not. So I'm going to develop my first roll that I've shot with it now, and just see how that goes, because I am planning on shooting some more photos with another roll, But before I do that, I'm just going to make sure that it is okay. Or if there's any photo at all, because then there's no real point in shooting the rest of the stuff that I was going to be shooting. So just letting you guys know. Is there no sticky? Oh fuck, do I have to lick that? I'm just gonna fold it over. Because I'm gonna be developing now, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna start beginning now. So, I've got this at around 30 degrees, so I'm gonna try pushing this roughly half a stop. Because I couldn't commit to doing it doing a full stop, so I thought a good middle ground can be to do this at the half stop push, just to make sure I can get a little bit more detail out of something without going overboard, because I really have no idea. I'll explain all the exposure stuff of what I've done after I've developed this. I'm not going to go into it now, but I'm sure I will cover that in the future. Okay, so I've finished washing my film and developing it. So let's see if there's an image on it, because I am terrified, because I really hope this one came out, because that'd be awesome. If not, then it's not the end of the world, but like, you know, I want the photos to turn out. Alright, they're very dark. So I'm quite nervous. Oh no. Fucking photos on it. Oh, it's super dark. Alright, well, all the photos are there. So after I saw that there were photos there, I squeegeed my film and realized that there was a lot of black stuff coming off, which didn't look good. But it also wasn't drying properly, so I couldn't put it onto my film hanger as it was too slippery. So I had to just stand in my room with a film blower and just keep blowing the edge of it until it was dry enough for me to be able to hang up. And that's when I also realized that where I was holding the film, the emulsion was coming off onto my fingers. So I was a little bit scared that if I hang it up, then while it not drying properly, it might just slowly drip off the film and onto the floor. But I did it anyway, and lo and behold, it dried properly. Now it does feel a little bit like sandpaper, which obviously isn't a good thing, but I was able to scan it, and honestly the photos came out pretty cool.
Here we have a Michael. Michael in the wild. Oh yeah, look at him. Camera set up. Now he's filming me, filming him.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Okay, 1 sec.
I don't know.
No?
Got to be a bit heavy. Yeah. How does it all look?
It looks insane. I think I just got the photo anyway, but...
So I want it to be like a proper plane.
Yeah.
That was in portrait as well, right?
Yeah, that's portrait.
Nah, it's not getting up there again.
Nope.
How much to do?
So after a couple of days of thinking about it, I think that my chemistry was actually too hot, and it's why it didn't set the emulsion properly. I did a little bit of research, and I did find that the chemistry in the 70s generally seemed to be a bit cooler, and so next time I'll try developing the film at 21 degrees Celsius instead of 30 degrees Celsius, and I will use intermittent agitation instead of constant agitation. I will also note that I was using the Cinestill Monobath DF96 chemistry. That's just what I generally use for my black and white. It's nice and easy, haven't had any issues with it. So I am using that for these experiments as well. And hopefully, with all the emulsion that's come out, it hasn't ruined my chemistry too much. So I hope you've enjoyed this experiment. I'm thinking that I might try a few other experiments with this film, and make it a bit of a series, because I do have another like 9 rolls of it, and it's honestly a lot of fun to try shooting with. And now that I've actually seen the results, and that it's actually, I was overexposing the film, I think I could probably rate it at around 100, maybe 200, and see how the photos come out like that. And also trying to develop it properly, or at least the best that I can with my chemicals, and see how those ones come out as well. So if you want to see more of my work, you can go to my Instagram and Twitter, which is at migmedia. Yes, I've changed it back. Or you can go to my website, which is migmedia.com. And I hope to see you again soon.